Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Many Polos.
But tis fucking Craig.
I haven't been able to figure out what's wrong with that, but I actually was going to ask you guys. I know it was a little bit less than what we were planning on here, but do you guys want to keep doing the inspiration? It's kind of seen some mixed reviews, I feel like, across the board. But I just
Do
wanted
you enjoy it?
I do. I do. I mean, but I'm asking you guys.
I want fucking inspiration dice. I'm upset every time I don't get inspiration dice. I mean, you could just give it to me every game if you want, if nobody else likes it.
I'm fine with the inspiration.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, specifically though, the inspiration the way it is, because we could obviously change the way the inspiration comes to you, which the traditional way is actually whoever is playing their character particularly well that night, the DM will just decide at some point you have inspiration.
That's pretty good. I've actually offered like inspiration and I just remember this one time like use this word I'd never heard before and then was like able to give me the definition and everything, like just real life in person. I was like, you can have like a D6 of inspiration for tonight. And he was like, fuck yeah. I was like, that was very good.
Yeah, which is why they use it like that to encourage certain behavior. But I wanted it to kind of be this world to be your guys's as well as mine. So I try not to lean too heavily on ideas of controlling it. If you would.
Gotcha.
That's the reason why I've shied away from that personally, as well as that I felt like this way, then it would give you guys something to build more off of when it comes to those flashbacks that you'd come up with. But yeah.
Enjoy it.
Okay. So I think 2, 3 so far. I think majority. I think of this group, I'm not calling you out here, Johnny, but I know that you at getting him.
Yeah, I just don't like being put on the spot.
That's fair.
It is being put on the spot is a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think
I will say I'm not good at it.
That's what it's supposed to help you with too, somewhat, because then once you're on the spot a couple different times, you get used to it, and you don't feel that anxiety as much. But everybody is different, so I will grant that there are certain things for me too that I still feel that. Maybe not so much being put on the spot now, being the DM, because I'm always on the spot.
Yep.
All eyes on him, not me.
If you guys still want to do it, I can think it was. I've got to go back to the note here. 30, 31. Yeah, it was Zolas who had done it last, and it was between Mame and Zolas who had last been able and or up for it, I believe. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. It's been a while since we've done one fully too. It's part of the reason I was bringing it up, but let me see here. So the prompt for this evening would be left to Mame because you're the last on the list there, it looks like, after the second time we've gone through with Mariel and a few others not being here that did get
Me?
not gotten the chance. Yep.
Inspiration?
Yes.
What?
For
How now, brown cow?
Moo, bitch.
And I think I have the perfect prompt for Mame, which is the first time that you would gone into a blind rage. I'll give you a minute to think about that. You don't have to tell me right this second. That's the other thing that I've been trying to do, especially for those that don't get being put on the spot that well. But if you're ready, you can tell me. But otherwise, I can do the recap for everyone because it's been also a minute since we've mostly sat here.
Yeah, it's been a hot second since we played
Yep.
the evil campaign, I feel like. So, if you would like to do the
Holidays.
recap, carry
Yeah.
on, good sir.
Hitherto, the adventurers known as the Shadow Seekers were flung out of the 3rd level of Hell and into the 5th level upon freeing Loki, delivering on his promise after being freed. The Shadow Seekers fell into the murky swampy ground of half of them remaining unconscious. However, upon standing up, they discovered long-lost companion Vomira and a new companion, Ruvik. After gathering their bearings, Mame, Chauvin, Warren, Vomira, and Ruvik gathered the unconscious Shadow Seekers and carried them into their rooms. They had purchased for them at a conveniently located tavern, the Ale House. They continued to gather their wits while having some food and drinks and learn of their surroundings from the bar patrons. After a quick tussle with a naked druid, they decided to set off to explore the newfound directions, stumbling head first into a moving muck-filled hill after a deja vu of waking companions. After a very near-death battle, our adventurers escaped with their lives barely intact, all except the ill-found nuisance. The muck-filled hill dropped the 2 half-eaten companions, Mariel and Griselda, while Ash's screams of pain coming from the tavern, known as the Ale House, alerted them that she was no longer in the hill. Ruvik revived the 2 unconscious companions, and the Shadow Seekers rushed to the tavern. Stepping over Chauvin's unconscious form, they see Ash breathing rapidly, while tendrils of the ghostly form extend inside of her. She professes to be in labor, whereupon all patrons cheer, and the Shadow Seekers buy everyone in the Ale House drinks and proceed to get sloshed during Ash's 9-hour delivery of a healthy 2-headed baby, yet unnamed.
I forgot it was a 2-headed baby.
I did
Everyone
not forget.
passed
Oh my
out
god, so much has happened.
in different places. Let's see how they find themselves now. So,
So I have a question. Were we all just like getting drunk and like cheering on / like just like rooting for Ash while she was in labor?
pretty much.
Like in the middle of the tavern?
Yep.
Sorry. Like was she in a room upstairs?
Nope.
Did anybody make her comfortable? She was just like in the
Nope.
floor of the tavern, like spread
Pretty
eagle, like fuck this baby.
Yeah.
And we're all just like standing around drinking and just like not pointing and laughing. That's the image in my head, is everybody pointing and laughing, but not pointing and laughing, but like go buddy.
I'm laughing.
Good, you can do it.
All but pointing and laughing, basically.
Oh my god, we're terrible.
So, Mame, you were waking up propped up against Mariel and Griselda, who had seems you've fallen into upon the night, passing out with Flint. You're waking up at a table in front of a dwarf who's looking at you and is already tying one off in the you're presuming morning because you're waking up.
I do just want to say all I see is the table with that says
Oh, yeah,
Terrace
thank you.
Path Unfolds.
I am there on the map, but no one else was. I got it
So
now.
what's the last thing I remember?
Besides taking your axe out of the sloshy gooky muck of the hill and coming back into
Yes.
the inn and seeing your companion in labor,
Yeah.
drinking heavily.
So we came in, we saw that Ash was in labor, so we weren't going anywhere, right? And then we all started drinking. So we're wait. So I'm assuming the baby's been delivered, right? You just said it was two-headed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they are not downstairs currently, as you're looking around to Mame.
Okay.
Whereas it looks like upstairs, Ash, you're in your room, Ruvik, you're in your room, and Vomaira fell asleep against the banister.
Yeah. Who's
Aw.
behind me here?
That's
I can't
right.
tell.
That would be Mariel and Griselda that were directly behind you.
Oh, and they're not awake, huh?
No, they are not.
So I'm gonna.
And
So I just.
Chauvin is still somehow in the doorway. No one has messed with his naked form.
I mean, why would we? But okay. So there's nobody around me that's awake that is from our party.
Flint seems to be waking up.
And so I'm just like waking up because I was just sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, more or less.
So I'm gonna look over and see if Flint is conscious and acknowledges that I'm conscious.
He said, "Oi."
Okay. I heard nothing. So I'm gonna look
Wait.
over. I'm gonna say, "Man, that was rough." Reminds me of the first time I ever blacked out. I just gotten my first axe for Christmas. It was very precious to me. It was a family heirloom, and my sibling thought that they could take it, and I saw them. They didn't tell me that they took it. I just was walking around and I saw them out with it in the woods, and I lost it. I went into a blind rage. I don't know what happened. Woke up. What they tell me is 2 hours later, in the middle of the forest, covered in scrapes and bruises, and cradling the axe. Not really sure what happened at that point, but my siblings then learned to never touch my axes. They're precious, and since then I always keep them close to me. They never go anywhere but strapped to my back or my waist.
Or in the trash can leaving a cabin.
You know that's different. That's a different story.
Touche.
Dude, that garbage man must have been so confused.
Right.
I don't know if that's long enough for an inspiration dice, but that's my
absolutely.
my flashback.
Absolutely was.
And if I recall, this is just a win. I could just pick a dice roll and I win. Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, we changed it.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
So it's not like you roll and you add the roll to.
That was what we were doing previously, and I
Got an
brought up
upgrade.
brought up the fact that it seemed like it should just be worth that because only one person gets the chance to do it per session, essentially.
Yeah.
Once per session, and that'll
Okay.
give you more opportunities to use
So
it
if you
too.
don't use it in that session, is it gone?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
Imagine just throughout the year loading up on them, and then
Right.
Rhythmic Veracity comes around and be like, try and fuck with me.
Right? Try! I dare you!
Well, then it would come down to a roll of it would kind of defeat the purpose, at least if you were fighting each other. I'll say that.
Oh, yeah. I had
Yeah.
my inspiration clicked from last time, so I was checking to see if I still had it or not.
I think you did get to use it.
I
I'm
don't
trying to
really
remember.
remember. Either way, it's gone, so.
Okay. What was your response to that, Flint, after Mame's tirade? I don't know if that you said that all out loud either, Mame.
Yes, I said all of that out loud.
Like, well, at least I can see that you got your swords back. Or axes, sorry.
Indeed, they never. Very, very protective of these axes. They don't. That's why that mound hill fucker couldn't have it. I needed it.
Yeah.
Never gonna give it up. Never gonna let it go.
Jesus
It's gonna be stuck in my
Christ.
head now.
Right.
So
Wait, can we have a rickrolled axe? Like every time someone like the axe like makes contact with them, if they don't die, they just hear rickroll
Psychic
playing in
damage.
their head.
I would love this. This would be great.
writing that one down. And how is Vamira, Ash, and Ruvik waking up there in their separate sleeping areas?
I wake up and I'm just like ah, fuck. And then I just go downstairs.
I am confused because my perspective is actually outside where the battle.
Can shift you guys down over here now.
Woo! Whoa!
I can see. Oh, shit.
Did that work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, I see myself now. Did we swaddle the baby in anything?
I do not believe so. Other than maybe you'd kind of just swaddled them in your bosom and with Bob.
Bob,
snake.
yep. Bosoms, Bob, and babies.
In that order?
That's a t-shirt.
Put that on a t-shirt.
T-shirt for next year, rhythmic veracity.
Oh my goodness, I have time. I'll get it made. Is he wrapped in cloth of any kind? Do I have any more cloth?
Do we need to find cloth? I mean, I don't have a shirt, so I literally cannot give you the shirt off my back.
I was gonna say I had a change of clothes, but I have been slowly like using them. these days.
Yeah, I see Ash getting up. I don't really have any cloth together, but I ask how she's feeling, how she's doing.
Oh, also, you're in the other room.
Oh, shit. I thought her and I were in the same room. But
No, that would be Zolas that you're laying across from.
this is who I'm laying across from. Is Zolas is still asleep, I'm guessing?
Yes, very much so.
So I'm make my way kind of like quietly to the door, kind of step on out and see, gather my bearings and surroundings because I'm still kind of sore from the battle. Is there anything out there in the hallway?
You are peeking out and you see what you think might be the rear end of a dwarf around the corner.
The rear end.
A dwarf. I kind of, is the dwarf in the direction of the stairs?
Yes.
Good rear end.
Getting rear-ended? What?
Touch it. Just touch the butt.
I'm gonna step out in the hallway and kind of loudly say, "Hey, what's going on down there?"
You step out into the hallway. Ash, you could roll me a perception, but Vomira, definitely you hear it. And you look
Oh, I'm
in
not
the direction.
downstairs.
No, you're here.
Oh, okay. Because I woke up. I said I went downstairs.
Oh, I missed that. If you went downstairs, then you are not there.
Yeah, I woke up and was like, ah, fuck, and then I just like went downstairs to like have another drink and pretend that I didn't fall asleep on the floor.
Fair enough. So then you did not hear, and Ash could
Oh
roll
yeah,
that.
I just got up early.
I rolled a 7.
You hear muffled sounds from outside of your doorway.
All right, I'm actually gonna like just take a blanket off this bed, if there is a blanket.
There
and
is.
I am going to attempt to swaddle the child in the blanket. No, you know what? I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the pillowcase off, and I'm going to attempt to fashion diapers out of it, and then
Oh.
swaddle the baby in the blanket.
Okay.
Needless to say, we're not allowed back here.
I'm just trying to remember what skills you've created in the meantime.
The only one I have is animal carving, and I was just wondering. I'm like, should swaddling be a skill?
Yes, it should.
Mothering.
Because I
Definitely.
did
Maybe
make
be
a
like a
swaddle
nurture.
for nuisance. Because I strapped him to my backpack. Oh yeah. Is
You're
nuisance
waking up to the backpack of a very limp, unbreathing nuisance.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, you took him with you?
Yeah, because we were
Nuisance is dead and you're
okay. So we were leaving.
carrying
the
around
inn.
a dead corpse?
It wasn't. They weren't dead. Okay. So they are, I guess, dead now. But we.
Not
We're-
because of me or anything.
I killed the bird. We were leaving the inn, and I was like, I don't want to leave them here. And they were literally the only other character that we could carry. Like, Chauvin was not carryable, and everybody else was awake. So I swaddled Nuisance and strapped him to my backpack. Strapped them to my backpack. And we got into combat, and then I was trapped inside that like dirt clawed mound hill thing, suffocating, and totally forgot that Nuisance was on my backpack, and I flicked the Torg like at like the last second to escape because I was giving birth.
Fair. And that damaged Nuisance, or Nuisance got damaged in the earth mound?
Got damaged in the earth mound. I'm not sure how, but I know that when I appeared in the ale house, nobody attended to Nuisance. They just left them strapped to my backpack
And
and
pointed and
attended
laughed
to
at
me.
you while you had a baby. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So there I am having a baby, and I'm using poor dead owl as a pillow. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Well, you know,
Oh man.
If you would like to create a general mothering skill, it would be based off of wisdom. I would say it is not an intellectual skill by any means.
All right.
what? What?
Intellect is like 1 + 1 = 2. Wisdom.
Dude, keeping a small self-destructive baby
Oh,
alive?
yeah. It takes mental power. I agree. That's where the wisdom comes in, because you still got to be wise to know that a baby needs burped, and it's not just crying because it's an asshole.
I mean, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. No, fair.
So if you did want to create a general one of that for any other foreseeable things, but right now that role was to see it is still asleep and seeming quite contented, breathing,
We gotta come up
both
with a name.
heads.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 2 heads.
Two
Names.
heads.
2 names.
So I think 2 names. But my family has Ash's family has a tendency to have like give 4 names. Like, cause she has 4 names.
No.
Would you need 8 names?
8 freaking names.
Well, it depends. Are
Oh,
they
no.
independent or are they like sharing? I guess they have 2 heads, so they're not sharing one mind. So never mind. That was
Right.
stupid.
Would they share like 2 of the names, and then like 2 of them each would be different, so you come up with 6?
See, that's kind of what I was thinking
There
of.
you go.
Because
So-
like I did find my notebook, so I'm like going back to like where Ash's full name is, just trying
Yeah.
to look over it.
I try to keep it in chat each time too for those. Mavelyn. Mavela, sorry.
Maviola, Ashlyn,
Maviola.
Desdemona, Croy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the mouthful.
be fun.
AKA, I couldn't make up my mind on what I wanted to name my character, so I just took them all.
You know, you want to sound impressive when you tell people.
That you're a
Yes.
noble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have lots of names.
Yeah, nobles do
Oh,
have really
I
long.
would say nobody heard her,
last
but she
names.
shushed me very hardly.
I did. I shushed him. Yeah, because it is the House of Croy.
But are you? So you could roll that wisdom check to see how well that does. When you yelled out in to the hall, Ruvik, you see the rear end of the dwarf kind of stir, and turns around to hide back around the corner. Basically, it seems like, and then a head poke out of the dwarf that you think that you had seen, and indeed the beard alerts you to the dwarf that was on the other side of the corner, and goes, "Oi, you awake? That was rowdy last night. Thanks for the drinks."
Drinks. I don't remember buying anyone else drinks.
Yeah, I mean, it was your group, right? They kept shouting, "Hurrah, the Shadow Seekers!"
Yes, and I suppose those are the ones I've been with these past few days. Not sure.
Time doesn't matter here, anyways. It's okay.
Can confirm.
I want to kind of like make my way towards the stairs, kind of try to find out where the rest of the group is.
And head down them, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm heading down the stairs. Yeah.
You walk down to the bottom of the stairs and you see some of the other companions waking up or drinking in the case of Vomira.
And Chauvin is still in the doorway. Can I see Chauvin still in the doorway?
Very much so.
Okay.
Splayed out, nude still, too.
So I'm gonna just kind of laugh when I see him because it's, we've stepped over him 500 or 600 times. And then I'm gonna kind of make my way over to where Volmira is drinking, and I'm gonna order a drink of my own.
Oh, mommy's gonna watch them doing that, and also believe that a drink sounds like a great idea, and head over to get a drink. Except something's happened to my board.
Yeah, there you go. I seen you guys moving now. I was making sure everybody could move.
I could use a drink myself.
As I walk over there, I'm gonna look over at Ruvik and Vomira and give them a head nod and ask them how they're
Raise
feeling.
My glass.
Without even
Raise my glass.
without even really.
Cheers. Just another. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
I'll just say I just raise my glass and say cheers. Just another day in hell.
Ha. Life do be like that.
Without even making eye contact, I just kind of like briefly look over my shoulder and kind of give him the head nod to come over and join us.
Who? Oh. The Flint and
Yes.
Mame? Okay. 'Cause your character wasn't moved over to the bar, so that was unclear
Sorry, I'm
too.
having a little bit of trouble with the board.
Yeah, I was to say I came up here to where Vermira was at.
If you, I did just move you downstairs, so that's where you
Yeah,
are now.
I can see myself down there. I'm having trouble with the positioning more than anything. But actually, I think you just did something because that is actually a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I can see a lot better. Yeah, thank you.
No problem. How was that wisdom check coming, Ash? / mothering skill.
I made the mothering skill and I rolled a 12.
The swaddle looks quite firm. You're questioning whether or not that diaper is going to be able to hold up to its task, but you're hoping the extra good job you did in swaddling it with that blanket holds whatever comes out in.
So also, I guess I'm going to. So I'm gonna put the baby and stuff down, and I'm gonna take nuisance, and I'm just gonna completely swaddle them so that they're just like encased. And I don't know what to do with them now. I'm thinking that maybe I should take their body down to Manny and been like, "Here you go."
Are you using the sheets now? Because you've used the blanket and the pillowcase, or are you using the rug that's in the room?
Well, nuisance was already swaddled in like the
Oh,
shirt
right.
that I had in my pack. And I mean, I guess if the shirt doesn't completely encompass him, then yeah, I'm totally gonna use the sheets.
No, I didn't understand where the extra because you'd said you were going to swaddle him now. So them now. So I was like, how are you doing this? But now I understand. So you're going downstairs now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See if I can grab both of you. Yeah. Loading. Meanwhile, downstairs, the crew that's getting a drink there, you guys are seeing the spirit float up to you, set down the 4 cups or glass, more like mugs, to fill up from itself into the glass again. Or, yeah, I keep using different words there, but it's a mug. And it's frothing, foamy.
I'm gonna reach out and start passing mugs to the other 3. And kind of, get everybody their drink, and then I'll grab mine and kind of raise it and cheers to a battle well fought.
Cheers.
Here, here.
Take a large gulp of the drink.
Babe, you're muted.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you were laughing at there.
When you say cheers to a good battle, are you talking about Ash's battle?
That's not what I meant, but that's good.
She
Give
can
me
never
those
sneeze properly again.
I always have to cross my
Those-
legs.
Constitution rolls.
Yes, yes. Constitution saving?
For
Yes.
drinking.
Sorry.
Yes. And the wizard that's sitting at the table behind you, Flint, hears you say that, and he chimes in with a,
I know some good pelvic floor rehabilitation spells if
Jesus
you'd like.
Jesus
Christ.
Wait. Who said this?
The wizard at this table here.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
just
gonna
turn
call out and be
around.
like, I might need those.
excuse me?
Oh yes. You might be confused by my current appearance, but I was once female.
Did you end up like this on purpose? Like, did you mean to be this way? I
Oh,
asked this
yes.
while holding a two-headed baby in one arm and what appears to be a small wrapped corpse in the other arm, and then a snake around my neck.
Oh,
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Multitasking for
yes.
the win.
Yes. It was a moral decision. I'll leave it at that for you. You don't need to know my personal details.
Okay.
To each
Fair
their
enough.
own. I'll take another swig of the drink.
getting out of this place. Where do
You
we
say
need
to-
go next?
Oh.
I'm just talking to like the group.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna speak into the Torg and ask Manny if he's anywhere nearby.
And from the ghost apparitions, the one that was touching you specifically over here, helping during labor.
Well, I still inhabit this being here.
And it looks like everyone else has saved except for Flint, who is tipsy currently. So you gain advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws currently.
Yay!
And oh, I never really paid attention to that part of the table before. But I might as well not now. We're in fantasy world. No one needs to worry about hangovers.
Yeah.
I'd forget anyways. The
Okay, bye. What do you mean forget about hangovers?
guessing it was the internet situation there. But what did you say to Manny, Ash? I'm sorry.
I just asked where I asked where they were, and I approached them, and I kind of hold out Nuisance's corpse, and I ask him if he can do anything with our lost companion, because I don't know if like they should be buried here in this place.
Hell?
Yeah,
I think so.
Oh. Well, wasn't one of mine. Doesn't have a torque. You could feed it to the spirit. It likes mortal beings.
Do it.
What is
I don't think. What is it?
What was that, Max? Sash?
Oh, no, you're good. I'm sorry. I was dealing with my dog. You're good.
Your
am I staticky again?
A little bit.
Nope. Well, you
Better
were.
now.
You're not now.
We're good now.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
Also, to describe the brew you guys are drinking currently, Ruvik Mame Vomira in Flint, instead of the face-numbing aspects you had felt before, you drink this one, and it fills your mouth with a heady, yeasty beer consistency, and then as it's going down, you feel full, and don't any hunger that you had felt upon waking to break your fast is well abated.
Hmm.
I like this one.
And you are all still feeling, even though you had slept, still sluggish, and as if you had gone in and exerted yourself without enough sleep, even though you feel like you could probably sleep for decades at this point.
I think it's time we get out of here.
Yes. I agree.
I concur.
So, or we're gonna try again.
Find a different level or realm where we're not so exhausted all the time.
Do we have the shape?
Your heat jump?
You guys know? Yeah, so you guys know what I'm talking
I,
about.
I thought I did, but I
The
wasn't
thing.
sure.
Josh said it.
Somebody took it off of Mariel potentially, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing it would have been you, Ruvik, if that's what you're remembering. It would
I
be in
don't
your
think
inventory.
I have. Like, I remember the object because like one side's gray and one side's green. I don't remember if I took it or not.
Oh, okay. Because I know
No,
Mariel
I
was talking
think-
about it too.
Yeah, I
Because
think
Mariel still had it.
Yeah, I think Mariel was hanging on to it because she wanted to like solve
It is not.
Yeah.
So I think
It
she
is not in
still
my
has it.
inventory.
Hmm. Well, does anybody want to search Mariel's pockets for it?
Oh, I
Not
will.
it.
I think. Okay. But I think that's how we have to get out of here. Because obviously, traveling by
I
foot
s-
is not going to work for us.
I start searching her pockets for the cube, but I keep an eye out for any other valuables that might catch my eye. I don't know. Is Mariel
Roll
passed
me-
out or is she?
Oh yeah, very much so. Roll me a perception instead, because you're not really trying to steal, even though you're probably being pretty blunt with it. I'm assuming you're not like
Well, I'm
trying to like walk up and
I'm using the
yoink.
I'm using the getting the cube as like a distraction to get some other goodies.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
Um,
Don't see it. He must have gave it to somebody. Shouldn't have it. And I walk back to the bar.
What are we looking for again?
Cube.
The cube.
Christmas miracle.
Wait, I thought Griselda had it.
I definitely.
I think Mariel took it from Griselda.
Oh.
I'm trying to go to each of your inventories while we're talking too, but it's a lot of stuff to search through still.
Right. Isn't there like a witch to the west that we haven't gone and seen yet?
Yeah.
Might want to think about heading that way.
Or was the witch to the east?
I don't remember. Does anybody remember?
The dwarf sitting closest to you guys at the table just behind you, actually chimes in and says, "Oh, hey, the witch to the east is a bit nicer."
Hmm.
That's right. We had decided to go talk to the witch because we had made a joke about the witches eating babies.
Right, I forgot about that.
I feel like we should go check the witch to the west because good witches have too many rules.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the good witch thing is bait. Yeah, let's go to
Yeah,
the
let's
west.
go to the other one.
Ruvik definitely suggests some votes heading to the Witch of the West.
Yeah. Same.
Bad girls always have more fun.
The wizard chimes in with, no, they do not.
I turn back and I'm like, you just don't know what you're doing.
I literally laugh
Well.
out loud at that.
Do
Oh,
any of us have a
let's
bag of
go.
holding?
and I
No.
do.
Oh, really?
Wait. I have an idea that I feel slightly better about than feeding nuisance to a ghost. Doesn't Chauvin have a bag of holding that is a pair of cargo shorts? And in that bag of holding, isn't there a book that nuisance wanted?
There is.
I'm going to walk over to Chauvin. Where is he?
And the doorway there. Down the south here. Yep. It's hard to see him specifically, but he is there.
Yeah, this is the doorway right here in front of me.
But isn't he naked?
Yep, very much so. Other
So
than
we
the
don't know where his cargo shorts are?
yeah, in human form, it appears that that he's got like a string with a sack tied to it.
I'm going to open this sack and just put Nuisance's corpse into the sack and then just close it back up. And then I'm gonna go back to the bar. Wait, is there did we order food at this bar? Did they have proper food or was it all nasty stuff?
Somebody ordered food. I forget who ordered food. It was like when we first got here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's definitely, I think, Mame and Warren.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I just want to ask the bartender if they have any good travel food because I just want to buy some and put it in my backpack so that we can carry on.
The bartender, being the ghost, just stares at you for a second and then floats off into the back, and you hear some screaming, you think? It's muted
Screaming,
walls, but then floats back out, and in its tendrils, it's holding a pile of what looks like jerky and sets it down in front of you on the counter.
Does this cost anything?
Just floats there looking at you. The dwarf closest to you turns and says, "Nothing here costs anything. Well, in the alehouse, everything is this is neutral ground."
Okay, good to know. I feel like they said this last night, but I know that Ash probably wouldn't remember words very well.
I lean forward and pull out my flask. I'm like, good sir, could you fill this for me? It is time that I hit the road.
The ghostly form floats over to you and sticks its tendril inside of the outstretched flask, and you hear it filling with liquid, and it floats away.
Well, thank you. I stick it on, put it away, and stand up to walk out.
I suppose it's time to move on. And drink the rest of my drink so fast, like some of it spills down my face, and I slam down the mug on the table, and stand up to leave the bar. The door.
So did we find the shape?
I don't think so.
I know we were searching. I just don't know if it was found.
A shape?
As a cube.
The
thing.
I keep wanting to call it a dodecahedron, and that's not it.
Tetrahedron?
No, it's like a what is it, like a 15 or something?
I feel like it was a
Yeah.
13-sided
Yeah, it's a lot.
three-dimensional object.
Yeah.
And so the name isn't like it keeps escaping me.
Oh, I might have written it down.
I like shape.
Because if we found it, then we can just, fuck with it
Right.
until we can get it to take us somewhere. But if not, I know people said something about the Witch of the East. I guess we could go try the Witch of the East. Things didn't go very well last time we tried to get somewhere.
I wrote it as a decahedron.
A decahedron?
Oh, a tridecahedron. Sorry.
Tridecahedron. I knew there was a 3-something.
Oh, the dwarf said the Witch of the East is a little bit nicer. So, being in hell, that's we were thinking that was bait. We might want to head west.
Yeah, and a little bit nicer. Right, like I need to know the scale here. Like a little bit nicer meaning what?
Yeah.
Like
compared to what?
nobody in hell's gonna
Yeah.
tell us. Like we're just gonna have to kind of figure that out.
I say we don't go talk to any witches.
But we have a baby we can bargain with.
Yeah,
We do have a
maybe
baby
we can
to
get
bargain
something
with.
for each head.
Put that on a shirt.
We're starting our own line. You don't want to go see any witches.
Put it to a vote.
Well, we can keep looking for this tridecahedron.
Yeah, maybe we should find that. Everybody search your pockets. I don't think
I
that
promise I don't have it.
And I do not have it.
Obviously, your unconscious conscious friends are not responding.
Let's go through their pockets.
Two sickles and a dung bob.
Find a chip, a penny, and a napkin. That's a SpongeBob reference. If no one gets it. Anyways,
I missed that one.
I didn't know who's searching what here.
Who all is unconscious? That's kind of
Right now, down here, I think. Yeah, there is one companion upstairs. Griselda, Mario, and Chauvin are quite obviously here.
Where is Warren? Oh, is he here at all? Okay.
No.
Wait, where did he
No.
go?
No one's really sure. The last time you guys remember seeing him, he was outside talking to a dwarf while you
Right,
guys were
which
getting your asses
Which I
handed
still
to
want to
you.
punch him for.
you.
Yeah. She refused to
Like
help
literally
us.
looked at us and told us he's not going to help us. But he did. But he did help me. He helped me.
Yeah.
I still want to punch him for just kind of chilling after that. Anyway. Okay. I really don't want to I'm not sure about this cube thing. I was ready to go talk to a witch, but I'll let you guys look for it. I'm gonna head back to the bar and order another drink because I really like that drink.
So is anyone go? It looks like Ash, you've walked up onto Mariel there.
Yeah, I'm gonna search through her pockets.
All right. Roll me a perception.
12.
So you're searching around, you're rooting around inside of her backpack. It's the main thing that she seems to be carrying, and your hand brushes across quite a few things, but the main thing being a hard stone shaped thing, but it isn't actually. You grab it in your hand, and it's more rounded than the shape you'd seen before. Do you pull it out, or
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out and examine it.
you pull it out and you recognize the silk stone that you guys had been using to navigate through the shadow realm.
What is this stone?
Silk stone.
It's glowing blue. It gives light.
Okay, but
Does that mean I'm right? Did I win?
I mean, that is the accurate description of it, yes.
But this isn't what we're looking for.
No.
You were quite certain it is not. No.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back and keep rummaging, or was that everything?
No, there was definitely a lot of other crap in there, but so that'd be another perception whenever you're ready.
9. I can't
You
roll.
feel no other stone shapes in there. Your hand brushes against a couple cold metal pieces, but you know for certain that those aren't at all the stone looking shape that you'd seen before.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna give up going through these pockets. And go to Griselda next.
Okay.
Go through.
Did you take the silk stone, by the way?
No, I put it back.
Okay. Just being clear. All right.
19.
You were rummaging around in her sack.
But tis.
Quite a few unsavory things you think maybe besides a bunch of gemstones that maybe they're very well rounded,
Wait.
but some of them are rougher. You grab what you think might be the tetrahedron, dodecahedron. You're
Oh,
pretty
so I
sure.
found it?
It's got a lot of. You pull it out and it's a blue sapphire.
Oh,
Does Warren have the tridecahedron? Because if so, we're gonna fucking find him.
yeah, we are. Okay, so I didn't pull out the tridecahedron. I pulled out a blue sapphire.
Correct.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna just shove it back in her pocket. I don't want this.
See, we should go see some witches.
We should go find a
That
fucking
too.
Warren.
Right.
I'm gonna jump to
want
conclusions
go
and assume he has it.
outside.
What was that, Ash? I'm sorry.
I want to go outside,
Okay.
but I can't figure out what's a door and what's not. I'm sorry.
Where Chauvin was the door where you
Where
put
Bob is.
news. Yeah, where Bob is basically. So you walk out the door, stepping over Chauvin into the ever dreary sky that's prevalent in the mucky marsh that you're in currently.
I'm gonna finish
Anyone
the
else
second
following?
drink that I and
I'll follow
yeah,
behind.
I'm gonna get outside
Oh, okay.
too.
If you could roll me a Constitution there, Ruvik.
Sure.
Constitution save.
I can't move.
You have to click on your character if you haven't done that.
It's got the blue square. E. Oh, double clicked.
Oops. Sorry, I did that twice on accident.
Oh no, that's all right. The first one always counts whenever that happens. So you down that one like a champ, and you don't even feel the effects that you did the
Drinks
first time.
here are
You're
so
still
good.
tipsy.
Yeah. Step outside and take a deep breath of what I assume is not fresh air, but air all the same.
No, you deeply breathe in, and the wind just turned over from the east, where you had been with a bunch of corpses, and start coughing from the.
We
deathly
definitely need to go
smell.
west. Definitely west.
Why do you
Isn't
say
that where
west instead of east?
the smell of corpses is coming from?
Did you step outside too, Vomata or Mame?
I mean, I finished my drink, I suppose. Suppose it's that time.
I didn't know if you were searching through any of your companions here too.
No, my hands are too big.
Oh.
That's right. I have the tiny hands.
Yeah, I would it would be bad.
Okay, so I'm walking around out back behind the ale house. Do I see Warren anywhere?
No.
Damn, where did he?
Okay. I'm gonna approach the dwarves, but not get real close to them, and just kind of like wave to them, like, "Hello there."
And one of them starts waving at you, but the one right next to it slaps his hand down and he says, "Fuck off!" The one that slaps the other one's hand down.
I don't want to bother you. I just have a question. Did you see a man in a red cloak and red armor anywhere around here?
Does "fuck off" mean something different where you're from?
Yeah, it does. I don't know what
Can
you're
I hear
saying.
this
Can you
at
answer
all?
my question?
No. Rob, I don't know how far. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
roll a
I'm like
perception. You're
just
fairly
outside
far
the
though.
front door.
He responds with, "Oh, I ain't got no business to answering your fucking questions. What's fuck off mean by you?"
Can I persuade him to answer my question?
Potentially. You can
Uh,
roll persuasion and then see what
You
your
should
response is.
intimidate him by holding up the two-headed baby.
just hold it up. Does it look like I'm gonna take you fucking seriously? Answer my questions. just raise.
That just came out of my twat!
I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm rolling
Yeah.
an intimidation. 15.
So, he does look taken aback at first here, and he's "I'm so sorry." Then immediately gathers himself back and just "I ain't care what fell out, you goddamn twat, but you ain't about welcome round here."
She's silent, laughing right now.
Nothing came out. I'm sorry.
It's just that laugh where you hold your mouth open and nothing comes out.
I'm glad I can provide for such.
This is a 12 on that perception, by the way, Josh.
You heard some loud cursing to the northeast.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way in that direction around the east side of the building. And then turn the corner.
What about you there, Vamira? Oh, I see a BRB down there now. I didn't see that at first. You're walking around the east side and you notice the damage you and your companions had dealt the previous time outside of the ale house, and the corpses still lay there, including the large mound.
I'm assuming, and that's where the
Horrific.
smell is coming from.
Oh, you can most certainly tell as you walk around the east side that this is a field of
Yeah, just
corpses.
all death. Okay, doing my best to try to ignore the intense smell of the scene and kind of make my way to the back of the building towards where the shouting was coming from.
Don't you remember
Yeah.
the piles of dead bodies, right? Like the remember they were like grandma knitted corpses? Okay. Anyway. Around the backside.
Around the outside.
Oh fuck, are we gonna go in the water?
I would like to cast Minor Illusion.
I don't wanna go in the water.
And I want to make it look like swamp sirens are coming up and getting up on the deck around these dwarves.
Okay. Can you let me trying to remember how minor illusion reads is all. I do have yours up. Spell. Because there's usually like a save or something if you're casting it. There we go. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, DC. Intelligence.
For Minor Illusion.
Yeah, it's at the bottom there. And it's your spell DC, which is 16. Yeah, because you're casting it as a bard.
Yeah.
And I need to go to this, which un momento. Oof. All of the dwarves start looking at each other at that and start backing up slowly away from the edge with their weapons raised.
From the sirens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make them approach oh so seductively, I guess as they can, because like I don't know what a swamp siren looks like, but I'm imagining green vines encasing their body. And they're just all wet and slick and slimy. Do they do anything else?
Oh, I was trying to bring some other stuff up here so I can help visualize myself. And they turned the one that seemed like it was in command, which is the one to your left, says to the other, "Oi, any of y'all feel like fucking that?" And all of them shake their heads, and he goes, "Well, it ain't no fucking real thing." And he just walks straight forward towards it.
Can I have it like kind of dance out of the way? Or does he ruin it?
You can try. I'm not entirely sure. I was trying. That's where I was trying to read that through there. I didn't get through it all though. Objects such as muddy footprints. Image can't be physical interaction.
It can't create.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you if you create
Yeah,
an image or
physical
object,
interactions with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it.
right, but it doesn't seem like there's anything saying that you could not, move the image. I guess it would just be a dexterity on both of your parts.
Like a dexterity save.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, 20!
Nice.
Nat 20!
Very nice. It dances back out of range, and the obnoxious dwarf steps forward and into the spot where it was and goes, well, yeah, I'm gonna, and he just keeps moving towards it.
I'm just gonna have her just dance around him. That's a very good distraction.
While all this is going on, I came up on Ash's left and looked at her and said, "That's a nice trick there."
Trick? What trick? They have friends just visiting them on the docks. I want to say Warren's around here somewhere, or they know where he is, and they aren't saying anything.
I see.
Let's find the bastard.
You want to roll me that dex save again?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Oh, bad. 8.
He walks forward to try and hug the siren, basically dances out of the way, and one of the guy that had raised his hand before looks longingly at it and goes to hug it himself, and it just and then he looks real sad.
Aw.
There's still one visible, but they're all pretty well certain that these are just illusions currently.
Well, if they're blocking our path, should we take care of them?
Hey, you.
See, I was just trying to avoid combat and see if they could just tell me, or if we could distract them long enough to look around, I guess.
You're saying that out loud.
I'm saying this quietly to Ruvik next to me.
It was a nice try, but I think they think they figured this one out. Any more ideas?
I don't know. I tried asking nicely, and then they were mean, and I tried intimidating them, and that didn't work. And I just tried to trick them.
We could just go fuck them up.
This is true.
They're dwarves. My axe is bigger
I'm
than they are.
feeling much stronger these days after that crazy mound battle we had, so I'm down.
All right, on the leader, I cast Hideous Laughter.
Roll
I'll just
initiative.
back to.
I mean, go ahead and do that, obviously, but then roll initiative.
A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny. I said hideous laughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And falls into fits of laughter if the spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of its turn, and each time it takes damage, The target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on saving throws if it's triggered by damage on a success. The spell ends. So it's got to make a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Myra, are you still in the bar, or did you wander out to see where your friends were?
I wandered out to see where my friends were.
Okay. Or should I say companions? Or acquaintances?
Yeah. Companion acquaintances, yeah.
Also, this doesn't do any damage to them. He just now finds like this whole situation really fucking funny.
Yeah.
He is not taking any damage. He just thinks it's hilarious
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay. I'm okay
About
with
to
that.
get in a fight with
Better than it was.
crazy shit.
But there is a verbal and a semantic to it, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. What you doing for that?
Okay, so I'm guessing that the leader saw that one swamp siren like disappear. And I'm just gonna like say to him, and I'm like, man, that's really funny. And just kind of like hold my baby close to myself and just like flutter my hand in the air. That's hilarious. Yeah. What he said. Oh god.
Did it even come through?
It did.
Okay.
So what was the save again? I'm sorry.
16 wisdoms of 16.
He did not make it. And he's fallen over, bent over, laughing. And okay, the initiative doesn't. I'll keep that 14 for now, but I know that I'd asked for it. But he's falling over laughing, and his companions are standing there like, the fuck? He never laughs.
I knew it.
But they're, on guard because of that. But he's still bent over laughing, almost basically on the floor, ruffling.
I'm just gonna look at his companions and being like, man, he really enjoyed that. You guys should do that stuff more often.
They turn to each other and shrug.
And I'm gonna ask, like, with my like most polite attitude and just sweetest words are hard. And like with my sweetest disposition and most politely as I can, I'm gonna persuade them to like tell me if they have seen a man with a red cloak and red armor.
The one that waved to you earlier goes, I'm pretty sure he came by here, but he might have been fed to the crocodiles. I'm not real sure.
Oh no.
You guys say you don't like water.
Oh no. Are we gonna have to wade through here and kill each crocodile until we find our friend's corpse? Especially if he has the tridecahedron.
Oh yeah.
I have to Google what this looks
Shit.
like. I mean, is this necessary? Do we need this? Because if we do, maybe we should ask Manny.
It seemed important. I haven't been with you guys long enough to know exactly
Yeah.
how important it is, but it seemed important.
Hello? Anybody else for some input?
Who?
The
Who's about-
tridecahedron, it's important,
right?
right? Like, we really need to find it.
Yes, 100%. It is the
yeah.
most important thing right now.
Yes.
So it's
Do
still,
not-
we still don't know who has it.
Well, we didn't find it on Griselda or
I
on
do.
Mariel. I don't have it.
I have a sneaking suspicion Warren might have found it and taken it. I could be wrong.
Well, this dwarf just indicated that he might have been eaten by a crocodile.
Oh,
Warren?
this is why I didn't want to go into the water.
Yeah.
Warren might have been eaten by a crocodile.
Yeah. He
Oh,
just said he
fuck.
might have been eaten by a crocodile. He didn't say that he was, but he said he might.
I
And
doubt that he
since
was.
we are unable to find him,
Well, shit.
So do we want to?
I'm gonna release my concentration on the laughter spell. And just like turn to my companions and I'm like, great.
So now we're crocodile hunting?
And the dwarf there is
Not necessarily.
Ow.
So do we?
Laughter hurts, huh?
We push forward and see if we can find them, or I'm sure it's of highest priority.
He has a torque, correct?
Yes, he does.
Are we able to track each other through our torques? Like, if we just started yelling into ours, would we hear it coming out of his?
Maybe. We could also ask Manny
That's what I was thinking too.
what he knows about the situation. Because the Torgs are like linked to Manny, and I'm assuming Manny would probably be able to track us.
And
Yeah,
know
he
where
probably
we are.
he probably knows where Warren is.
Yeah.
Yo, Manny,
Oh, hey.
have any idea where Warren is?
Ah. That nipply fuck?
Yep,
Yep.
that's the one.
Indeed.
Oh, well, he must be unconscious. I don't quite understand it myself, but seems the closer one becomes to godhood, the more unconscious spells they go through or something. I don't really get it. But whenever they're unconscious like that, I don't have contact with them.
So the more unconscious we become, the closer to godhood we are?
Quick, everybody just go get a head trauma.
That doesn't make any sense.
That is the opposite of what I mean. It is more so that it seems that these spells of unconsciousness only seem to be affecting those who are searching godhood, or rather, on the journey towards such. But
I don't like this answer. I don't trust you, Manny. I don't think you're giving us the straight answer.
So basically, Warren.
it's all right. I don't trust you guys,
unconscious.
anyways.
How about when was the last time that he was conscious?
Ooh,
Where was he?
oh, I believe he was at that ale house. You guys are at. I think he's still in the 5th level of hell, as far as I know.
Did we check all the rooms?
So
I
basically,
didn't
you don't know anything.
I mean, as much as my prison will allow. How much do you know while you're in prison?
Well, I was never in
Quite a
prison.
lot. As long as you have cigarettes to barter.
Cigarettes. You'll have to introduce me to them.
He seems to be of no help.
No help.
Yeah, well, fuck you. And then I, like, quote unquote, hang up.
Did we check? Is he like lost in the alehouse somewhere? Is he like sleeping under a bed or stuck in a closet or something?
I didn't check any rooms upstairs. I just like
I
stole all the sheets and then came downstairs.
Yeah,
When
because
was
I don't.
the last time anyone saw Warren?
The last thing I remember is him telling us he
Yeah,
would
he-
fucking help us when we were in the battle.
Someone said he was talking to the dwarves. That's why I came back here to talk to them.
Okay, so if they said that he got eaten by an alligator,
so
it's probably the dwarves that are full of shit.
Probably.
Maybe we should just go raid all their boats.
Just go poke a hole in every single one. To piss
Yeah,
them
I'm in
off.
like a fighting mood. I'm kind of tired of this bullshit, and I kind of want to find Warren and get the tridecahedron back.
I know
And
you
the-
wanted to go talk to the dwarves, but did he actually
did.
go talk to the dwarves?
And
He
the
could
one
have.
that's in front and's finally caught his breath, and he said, "If you fuck with our boats, I'll shit down your throat."
I'm so sick of these
Good
dwarves.
luck,
Can we please
motherfucker.
just wreck them?
Yeah, we can fuck them up.
All right, somebody lead the way.
I just
will
don't want
add
to go on the
assistance.
water.
Wait.
I'm gonna walk.
I mean, there's
over.
a turn order up. I'm assuming we're in battle.
Not
are
yet.
we?
No, currently not yet. I was going to honor that 14 for Druvik because I did ask for an initiative before, but then Ash went on to explain the hideous laughter thing. I thought he was
Okay.
taking damage, and that would definitely have incurred some sort of recompense from them, essentially.
Oh,
I'm gonna
well, I'm gonna walk up.
Slowly walk over to their boat,
No, I'm gonna like.
making eye
trudge.
contact with him the whole time. I'm gonna pull out my pistol and just shoot it straight into the side of the boat.
Oh, the boat.
Yeah.
Good looking out. So I'm just gonna walk up to this guy and try to fuck him up, but I rolled a 1. So it's 8 to hit.
How about that inspiration?
Oh
That-
yeah.
That is a thing you have. But
I'm gonna use
Nice.
that. Good
Okay.
looking out there. Yeah. Never mind this fucking natural
Right.
1, because I can't start this with a miss, right? I have to fucking. I
You have
want
to
to.
come
I
in
want to
hard.
behead this guy. I'm gonna try to come in with a show of power, and so I'm gonna use my inspiration dice, and because I'm attacking with my bejeweled great axe of justice, and I just want to fucking decapitate him.
To clarify, they are at least 5 feet up off of the ground, which is not a problem for Mame and their extended reach at their height. But
Yeah, they're eye level for me, right?
yeah, just to clarify, it would take 2 movement to move from where you're at to where they're at, essentially. Even though appears only as 1 square, there is a vertical there that you're not seeing, essentially.
Okay,
'cause
but we're not in combat yet.
Nope.
I'm
No,
starting
no.
combat with this.
negative. I was just adding that in there as a clarification
That's
for
fair. So
moving
there's
forward.
stairs though. I can like jump up on that.
Yeah, there's like a ladder.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I climb the ladder. Yes. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
And so you would hit, and you could roll that damage. And Flint, if you wanted to roll to hit the boat, but then everyone would be definitely rolling me some initiative after that.
14 damage.
So, like, I'm picturing this as like
Oh, 21 damage. Look at that shit.
as Mame and Flint just like simultaneously walking up, but he's walking up to the boat, and you're walking up to this dwarf, and then he shoots the boat, and you just fucking whack him with your axe.
I want to do like Boondock Saints, where you like look at each other and then
Yeah.
attack.
Can I roll with advantage because we're not in combat and I'm shooting at a fucking boat?
What did you roll? A 6? That still hits
the
the
dice are not
goddamn
with
boat.
us tonight.
Okay.
You don't need advantage. It still hits. It's a 6. The only thing that would miss the goddamn boat was a freaking 1. Unless it's moving. That's a different story, though. But I see also Vamira at a 21. So you can go ahead and roll your damage, though, Flint.
Okay.
And everyone can roll me initiative other than Vamira, who's already done such. And
Initiative.
Ruvik,
Okay.
I will honor that 14 you
Cool.
did before, so you're not doing anything else.
And with it being a boat, can I just assume it doesn't have a dexterity?
Yes.
Okay. It's a 15 damage.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So you rip a hole in the boat and it starts, especially as the bullets, a sizable hole in the boat, especially after the round explodes. It starts to down into the swamp. And getting everybody up here still. So, oh, some of these went through here. Yeah. Start. Reminder is at the top of the order. And I was trying to bring up one of these guys. There we go. You do not fully decapitate the dwarf in front, Mame.
With 21 damage?
Correct. It
What?
is.
Dwarf.
It is still flailing.
Oh, he's nearly heading to Snick. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got double tap.
So, Vomaira, what you doing there at the top of the order?
So is this one she almost decapitated?
Yep.
Um. I guess I'll just I'll walk up. And I'll use my sword to try to complete the job.
You would have to get up on the platform to reach in your particular case.
Okay.
Not being over the full height of that. So that would be 10 movement to get to that spot right there, essentially.
Fine.
And then that was a 25 to hit. That'll definitely hit. Could you roll me acrobatics too? This presuming that you went through that to kind of like spring up on it, especially not
Is
using
it
the.
lifted?
Yeah, there's a ladder here, right in front of where
Oh, I
Mame
see the
is.
ladder now. Okay. I didn't see the ladder before.
No worries.
Okay. Just try to jump up on there. All right.
Yeah, was that a nat 20? You do that.
Yeah.
Whatever your heart desire, you did.
I just kind of do like a little flip and then swing my sword out to like cut the remaining like strands of muscle that's holding his head on.
Roll me that damage.
So
Oh yeah,
not a sneak attack. I don't think so. 5.
success. The head, your short
Which
sword
way does
sails.
the head loll off? Does it loll off towards me or against or like away from me?
It. I'm presuming that Mame's strike was from right to left. So when yours severs the last few strands of his neck, it just falls straight backwards from your position and down into the water. So it just kind of topples off to the side.
I was gonna try to give it a kick if it was near me.
But where you were at, Flint, you do see the head start to float under the dock.
And then I eye up
As-
the next dwarf. And I say, "You're next, buddy."
As the head rolls off into the water, I just shout out, "Anybody want to tell us where he's at now?"
Do they respond to this?
No, they turn stony faced and
I
ready
guess-
their weapons.
I guess it's the hard way.
I was hoping they
Fuckers
pissed
have to move
themselves.
hard way, I guess.
Oh, for my bonus action, after I say like I am up and say you're next, buddy, I disengage, use my bonus action to disengage, and then jump down. Yeah, basically just jump down from the platform and move over one.
Okay. That would be another acrobatics.
Okay. Just to try to kind of get out of range.
You don't do anything fancy with this one, I would assume, and just jump down
Nah,
like
I
you
just
say.
gotta,
And
yeah,
your ankles are saved for this day.
Right. They just kind of sink into the mush a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the dead one and this one here, who is directly at the one that you would threaten. Vomira comes forward and jumps off to the side, essentially, to swing at Mame, who had perceivably been the one to kill his companion, even though you finished the job, Vomira. And let's see, what is he?
He is literally surrounded.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
so as it lands down on the ground, it doubles in size,
Oh.
screaming.
Oh God. Oh
Just-
Manny.
And it swings to hit Mame with a natural 20.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. For okay, so it hits. But what's the?
The damage is what I was looking at here. Okay, I see. It was
Are you starting with an F sound? I don't like that.
it kind of came through weird. Let me go back to this
Mega
chat here. The
Are you gonna send it to me in a separate chat so it's secret?
no,
Oh wait, so it doesn't matter what my armor class is, right? Because you rolled a 20.
I mean, I rolled a 24. I was pretty much just presuming. Do you have more than 24 AC?
No.
Okay. Just making sure that didn't happen when I wasn't paying attention somehow.
Right.
And
But now I'm gonna make it happen.
life goals.
Nice.
And
It's already 18. Ooh,
works.
can I react?
Oh, okay. So that's what that second one is. Okay, I see. Yes, you do have a reaction if there's something that is triggered by it.
Fuck yeah, there is. Is it going to the thingamajigger?
Yeah, it's gone 3 times now.
Oh.
Fuck
Um,
yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm keeping the first roll, which is the same. Oh,
Only
okay.
roll
So it would be that's right. Because he's enlarged, it was the 14, but because it was a critical, you took 28
But that's
That's what's going on.
reduced by
by 13.
13.
Okay.
15.
I'm gonna pull out the calculator. So 28 minus 13.
Yeah.
15. Fuck yeah.
And it
I mean, that's not good, but
picks into you, tries to go into your shoulder, but as you focus yourself, you kind of flex and all of your muscles align, and it kind of deflects off of your shoulder and into your bicep, with the pick lodging itself in there for a second before he pulls it out, while he's still screaming, just
I'm just gonna like bare my teeth at him and growl.
and then it would be Flint's turn.
So, how tall is Mommy?
I am 7 feet tall.
How tall is this dwarf now?
Oh, sorry. It is Why do they not give me a height? We'll say 6 foot something.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will use. Oh wait, because I always fuck this up. God damn, I should have been ready.
Instead of playing with Legos.
I'm not playing with Legos. Oh, it's just a thing that I always do backwards. Yes, Mystic Frenzy. That's what it is. I always do it backwards. So I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast because that's a cantrip. Abraca, fuck you! Onto this one.
Okay. That'll the 20 will hit. Is that what that is? Yeah.
Yeah. And go away numbers. And it's 2 beams. There's a 7. Oh, that's dookie. That's 10 damage for that. And with Mystic Frenzy, now that I finally learned how to use it right.
At 7th level, you use your action to cast a cantrip. You can immediately make one more weapon attack as a bonus action. Nice.
Yes, because I always did it backwards. I always tried to use a cantrip after I attacked.
I'm not sure if it has any description there, but just reading the title alone makes me immediately think that you cast that, right? And then there's like this like bloody mist that appears in front of you as if time had kind of
Paused almost.
pause for a second, and your hands moved faster than anybody else could see in that bloody mist before you do the next thing, which is, I'm assuming, Pistol of Alexandria, it?
Pistol with a 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is something else that last time we were playing with the whole explosions. Upon a hit, everything within the 5 foot of the target so the target automatically takes to D8.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the explosion. I didn't even roll the damage of the gun. Oh!
Okay, so 12 plus
19.
19 plus 10, so 29. That was a death for him, if you want to describe how you killed that one back there.
Fucking dead.
So I'd imagine as he'd be going into a rage from seeing his friend's head roll off the dock and a hole being blasted into his ship.
And before he started to enlarge.
Yes. Well, they're all enlarged. Okay.
No, they're not yet. Just the one has enlarged, but
Okay.
you had seen the other one turn stony-faced and was looking to do something similar to his friend. And you just turn to the one that hasn't enlarged yet and rip him a new one, essentially.
So when I cast Eldritch Blast, I just hold up 2 middle fingers, and it's just Abraca, fuck you! With each blast hitting him in the shoulders, staggering him backwards, and before they could even notice it, blam! I shoot him right between the eyes and just crack his skull open, like you just stepped on a buckeye. And then
He doesn't need a skull.
Yeah, and then as his head explodes, it's just red mist coming straight up. That was his brain.
Yep. And then that I was trying to get something out there too for you.
Ooh,
Oh, it came out like several
real-time
times. That's why.
effects.
So, yeah.
And then I will use my movement, come up to Mame, and where is it? I thought I had healing hand.
I think that's an action.
I'm only down for 15.
Oh.
I have like 68 health. I mean, I'll take the healing, sure,
Oh,
but
well.
it's not a priority at this point.
Okay. I mean, I do have my 2 actions, so now I have my second action now.
Yeah, I mean, if
Well,
you
in
can
that
do more
case,
damage, I would encourage you to do more damage. But I
Okay.
mean, if you can't, I'll also take some healing. I'm not gonna turn that down.
Okay. Well, after you relayed your info of your health to me, I'll just use my second attack to shoot at the large dwarf right in front of us.
Okay. Remember that healing you were trying to do? Mame, can you roll me a dex save? As well as Vomira. Oh, I see that
Dex
now.
save.
Yeah. I can roll it for you if you need here.
I have not left yet.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Dude, the dice are not with me tonight. Okay, now I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
All right. Yeah. So you go to reach out your hand to heal Mame, and the guy behind Mame you take aim at, but he moves just in a way that your shot goes straight into the opposite shoulder Mame has been taking damage from. Or if you want to roll that damage there.
Oh,
I know
just
you-
the explosion?
No, both.
Oh god.
And then I think it's 5 feet. You said radius, so
Yeah.
So
Goodness, good thing I
yourself,
have lots of health.
yourself, Ash, and the enlarged gentleman there.
What do I have to roll?
You have to beat a 12 dexterity.
Well, he did somehow in his girth.
Who moves well for his size.
Yeah, a saving throw. Okay.
So you beat your own dexterity saving throw. That's good. What about Ash here? If it came through on the other one, I haven't noticed it either. Oh, I see it. The 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna roll that explodey damage. See the 4 damage that was done to Mame. So 2
You just gave
to Ash.
Just 2 damage?
Yeah, and 6 to Mame
Okay.
total. Take a shrapnel piece that blows out of the side of Mame's arm.
Like, ow,
That's not
fuck.
bad. I can live with that. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
I'm gonna step back one more and call out my bad, and then my turn.
I don't know how you managed to get those that one so much with the guns, but it's impressive.
That's just
honestly.
game
Right?
man. Come on.
Horrible.
Um, and
That's why we
then
don't like water.
yeah.
I'm all slippery from like the splash of shooting the boat.
Okay.
it would be Ruvik's turn.
I feel like we should have an opposite day where ones are
Mame on
20s and
deck.
20s are ones.
Oh.
Ooh, I like
That
that.
would be a fun
I
session.
like that.
It would be.
The dwarf is still facing Mame, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, big boy is
The enlarged
still
one.
focused on Mame. So I'm kind of, without even saying a word, because I don't have to move anywhere. I'm gonna just attack with my longsword. And I am also going to use my extra attack, so I'm gonna attack him twice instead of once, using my attack action. So first one, 11. And oh man, dice aren't with me either, apparently.
Neither of which hit. I'm sorry to say.
So that damn, I should have asked: are they the dwarf wearing any kind of armor? So there's like glancing blows off his armor or anything?
Yeah. So the first one, you strike and go to stab in for him, but he seems to be a little bit more dexterous than one takes his large figure to be, and he just kind of moves his mid-drift off to the side as you stab into his gut, and then you go for more of a slashing strike, and he just leans back slightly, taking it on his breastplate, and it just
Crafty
off of it.
large dwarf. Let's see, so I got my movement left at least. Oh shit. I'm gonna actually, instead of move, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use the vow of enmity. A creature that I can see within 10 feet of me, I gain advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute. And then I guess I could still move, but I don't really want to move, so that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Is there a for the vow? Is there a verbal and a semantic portion of that?
Not that I see. Bonus action?
Where is that? Under features and traits or?
Yeah.
Bonus action?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, see it. Channel divinity. You choose one creature you can see within 10 foot. Bonus action. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and just by the wording of it
Yeah.
too, you could probably just
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking kill that one. And you have it
should have used
have
that
advantage
first.
on it next time.
I learned from Flint. I got the order wrong. It's all good. Now I got it now, though.
Right?
Then you see some movement up atop on the boardwalk, essentially, of the raised houses that these swamp houses of the dwarfs are. And then it would be Mame's turn. I'm not sure if you're accessible at this time or not.
Negative. I'm still outside, but
No, it's
if you
alright.
wanna, if I'm within range, striking range, or if I can move, I don't know if you wanna. I will strike whatever is closest to me. If that's doable. If not, you can
Oh
skip me.
yeah, the big guy. Is
Sure.
still there. So.
Yeah, let's fuck him up with the bejeweled axe of justice. Bella, where are you going?
24 will hit.
Hell yeah,
Not natural.
that's fine. I'm okay with augmentations.
Only one rolled damage though, so total of 5.
You know, It's a little wins.
Yeah. So
Can I take his leg off? Probably not enough damage to take his leg off.
5 damage. No, you do.
Can I just
Go
hit him?
to-
Can I whack him in the shin?
You go to okay, sure. You go to strike him, and your blade goes towards his middle again, but somehow he's still able to kind of. You guys are wondering if he's made out of maybe rubber or something because he just leans back again, and you go to strike with the blade, but then you turn it slightly as it comes down and hit him with the flat of the blade in the shin, and he goes, "Oh, oh!"
Yeah.
Take
Get him where it hurts.
I never like a good shin shot.
And
And then I might take a step back 10 feet to just get out of the, since I still have movement, to get out of the like immediate line of fire. And then my turn's over.
Flint is directly 10 feet to the left of you. So do you mean like towards the inn?
Yes, towards the end.
Okay, that would
Just away from the dwarf. Well, the giant dwarf.
also
The
invoke his
enlarged dwarf.
opportunity to attack.
Wait, what?
It's whenever you if you don't disengage, which is an action, and since you attack, you do not have an action.
Oh, I didn't know disengage was a thing. Okay, that's fine.
When you're within range of somebody within 5 feet who has a melee weapon ready and has been attacking, you yourself can do this too if somebody's moving away from you, if you remember.
Okay.
Where you can if they're trying to move away from you, not attack, run away, then you would get an
Right.
opportunity to attack. Which is
Okay.
what he got. And he rolled a 12, so he did not hit.
I'm gonna back away and give him the bird with both hands.
So after you whacked him on the shin, he goes, "Oh!" And he just kind of like swings one-handed his pick, and he's like, "Yeah, get away!"
Or yell him, get
So-
fucked.
So if that dwarf would to move away from, like, so if the dwarf would
Yes,
come over
it
here
would-
towards me,
It would
it would essentially be moving away from
3 people.
Ash, Rovik, and Vamira. Would all 3 of them get a opportune?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, that is traditionally how that is rolled. However, after Mame's turn there, you pulling back, and 2 dwarves materialize behind Vomira and Ruvik, and seemingly out of nothing. Let me see if I can
the
move it.
mountains.
Standing within 5 feet. Okay, so they have advantage. And both of who for 1 minute they're magically meshed. It doesn't really say that. Scream dramatically and enlarge as well. They don't say. Okay. And they take a javelin and jam it towards both of you. With a 15 to hit for Vomira and a 15 to hit for. Oh no. Yeah, 15 to hit for Ruvik as well. Hello? Am I still
Bing
here?
bong.
Sorry. What's
So Ruvik and Vomira were
Voila.
15
Apologies, I was
hits
on
from
mute.
these
That's a
dwarves
miss
that
for me.
materialized behind you. 15 to hit? Okay.
That's a hit. My armor class is 15.
Okay. They did both enlarge, so the 12 damage is what you would take. I've got to get back to that later and enlarge them. And then it would be Ash's turn.
Glug, glug, glug.
One shot of vodka.
Tis delicious as well. No, it's wine.
Is it vodka? Ah, okay. So what you doing, Ash?
I'm thinking,
Oh,
because
okay.
I've been going back and forth on what to do. Because how tall is this now embiggened dwarf?
6 feet tall, you said?
Embiggened.
Embiggened!
Yeah, it's probably close on to the 7 foot tall. Even it's somewhere in between 6 and 7, but closer up to the 7.
Dwarves.
Uh, I don't think I should charm either of these guys or any of them because we're in combat, so it'll be a disadvantage. I'm kind of just thinking that I need to, like, run away because I'm holding a baby. But I hate missing the action.
Does that baby have any attacks? Is it
Yeah, is my baby godlike? Am I godlike? Can I smite
yeah, it's the baby,
someone?
like the is it Jack Jack?
Yeah.
He
I mean, maybe-
rages
maybe
and
he
turns
just
into a
boomed your
fire demon and
attacks.
bites that guy's face off.
The baby does seem to be waking up ever so slightly from the jostling, but isn't really making any noise currently. You can see that it is awake and its eyes are open. And it is making no noise, like I said, just kind of looking around, doing baby like, oh, oh,
Okay. Then I am going. Can I disengage and hide, or can I only do one or the other?
Hiding is an action, so you can only do one or the other. Disengage would be an action, and hiding is an action. And unless it were, I mean, hiding is a little bit hard to just classification wise because I mean you're gonna have to base it off of this actual situation. I would say.
Yeah, and I'm looking around. There really isn't a lot of places to hide. Okay, so I'm gonna disengage
Okay.
and move.
How far away is Ash from me?
Directly next to, but to like so 5 feet or less away.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look over and be like, Ash, I have an invisibility cloak. I'll give it to you when I can.
Okay, so I'm gonna disengage and just like move behind Mom Hey and just I guess like use her as a shield for the moment.
All right.
Use them as a shield for the moment.
Yeah.
Leaving a sandwich between 3 hulking dwarves.
Oh wait, that's a
You-
bonus action. That's a bonus action. Disengage. So I would still have
oh
an
wait,
action.
because you took rogue. I forgot that's specific to the rogue characteristic that you have. So yes, that is a bonus action.
All right. right. So okay. So I still have an action. So maybe I should do this in a different order, like cast a spell and then disengage. No, because I can cast this from 60 feet away.
Right. Exactly.
All right, so I'm just gonna kind of like lean out from behind Mime and Mame and look at the dwarf that had hit them in the shoulder, and I'm gonna cast Acid Splash.
Okay. I think it's a saving throw that's associated.
Dexterity saving throw. I hurl a bubble of green acid. And
15.
as I hurl it, I just say, "Eat this, bitch!" and just chuck it one-handed.
What was the DC?
14.
It made it. It is one wily, wiggly dwarf. We'll
Wait,
say
so it was able to.
it got a 15.
Oh damn!
So when you say eat this, he limbos under it and it splashes against the deck that they were standing on back here. He
Just
goes,
starts
tasty.
Like, oh, you bitch. And I duck back behind Mame. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay.
It is one elusive.
Yeah, okay. So you guys hear a few other sets of running boots across the deck up top. And then it's Vomaira's turn back at the top of the order here. Maybe Vomaira.
Oh, yes.
Hi.
Not bad.
No worries.
Oh, tonight's been a struggle for me.
Still working those 2 shifts, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, okay. Oh shit. I'm gonna attack this guy. That
Which?
guy.
Oh, yep.
Let's see. I think,
Same guy that's been enlarged and wreaking
yeah,
havoc.
I was trying to remember what 2-weapon fighting.
As long as you have 2 weapons readied, you can attack with the second one as a bonus action.
Okay, so I have the daggers in my belt, pulling it out, like pulling one of those out, would I be able to do that in?
Yeah.
As like I'll attack with the longsword and then attack with the dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Or short sword, sorry. The 18 hit.
Oh yeah.
So 7. And then come in with the dagger. So 6. So 13.
He's hurting, but he's not quite there yet.
Alright.
If you want to describe it. Otherwise, I can.
No, I just kind of do like a 1-2 with the blades.
And you stab him in the lower back, essentially, because he's not facing towards you, and you just hear him and slash him across the upper back. My kidneys!
That's where the fuck Warren went.
Eat shit
I
and
like-
die.
Bitch.
He just says,
And then, so yeah, I'll like do the one and say that, and then he says eat shit and die, and I'm like, how about you eat shit and die? And I like shove the dagger into his back.
"Ah!"
So is this like all water, or
To the north,
yeah?
for the most part.
Okay,
That's why the houses are elevated above it.
yeah, and there wouldn't really be enough space for me to move south.
There isn't really no
Okay, I
because
just wanted to check because I was
you could probably move in this direction without like
Mhm.
in that exact square without invoking an opportunity attack, but as soon as you were to move farther south, you would do that too. But that's
Well,
up to you.
I was gonna use disengage and try to move a little bit out of range,
Yeah. Yeah, you could
just so I'm
probably
not flanked.
you could do that from that direction. You see where I'm
Yeah.
talking?
Okay. So yeah,
'Cause
I'm
there's
gonna
no
do
one there.
that, and then I'm gonna disengage, and then I'm gonna that was 5, 10. And then I'm gonna move over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna climb up the ladder.
Okay.
And would that would that mean that this dwarf would be considered flanked and give Ruvik advantage
Yeah.
Yes,
if
and
if
he
if
does
he
have
were to attack?
advantage
Okay.
currently.
Oh. Well, I guess I wouldn't know that, so
Yeah.
I would still go
Stand there.
over to flank
Okay.
for Ruvik, and then I'd call out and be like,
I,
Ruvik, I've
I
got him flanked.
hear that and I'll give a nod and acknowledgement.
And that's my turn.
And the dwarf turns to you, Volmyra.
Mhm.
Man, he is rolling hot with another natural 20 to hit.
Use uncanny dodge.
What's that?
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Ah, it's a good call because he just did 20 damage, so he only
Yeah.
did 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
I thought I had another something or other. Oh, so I have evasion when you're subjected to an effect. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna use uncanny dodge to have it.
Okay. As you're yelling that, he just swings around to strike you in the center, and it hits you at first in the gut, and then you just turn with it, and it slides off, not dealing the full blunt damage that would have from the back of the pick.
Fuck.
Eh.
I like cough and like sputter.
And
Not looking too hot.
and then he boop, 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 shrinks back
Oh, what?
with a sigh of like, ow.
Oh,
You
I
know,
guess he's.
time ran out basically for him. And
Damn right, time ran out for him. He's going down.
It can't stay rock hard forever.
then it's Flint's turn.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm being bothered by a cat.
Oh, no worries.
I will use my Eldritch Blast on the dwarf that is apparently a god with his rolls.
Hee hee.
Fuck.
Oh boy, it did not hit.
I will use my second attack to do it again. Oh my god.
Also did not hit.
Oh. With 2-weapon fighting, though, I can use my bonus action to still shoot with my pistol.
So what did you use first? 2-weapon fighting, though?
Well, no, I have two actions and my one bonus action.
Oh, okay. I got you now. I'm with you.
So now I'll use my bonus action for the 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
This motherfucker.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw, though.
Huh? Well, did it hit him? Or no, I missed.
No.
Okay, what's it? Does it beat a 12?
No.
I get to poke him
Poke, poke.
with a 4.
So your blasts are just going wide as he's shrinking. You hadn't calculated for his shrinking size as he's down to the smaller. The first blast goes off to his right, goes off to his left, just up straight into the sky, into the distance, and then you're like, screw this, and you pull out the pistol to shoot him down lower, and you hit short just in the ground, and it explodes, and a piece of the shrapnel flies off, zinging him across the face, and he's...
Would any of those stray Eldritch Blasts may have perhaps hit the dwarf behind him?
No, they were high. So like he's here, so you were aiming up, and they would have gone up higher. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I always gotta try to push it.
It's fair. It's fair. Especially with the way that your rolls are going. So.
Right. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Okay, that'll end my turn.
All right. Then it'd be Ruvik.
After I think. Of everything that I could've
How
done
small
better.
is the shrunken dwarf again? Sorry, I got disconnected there for a minute. Alright, so
He's only a little over 3, probably about 3'6" or so. Oh yeah, they double in size when they enlarged. Like something else.
Haha.
Magic spells.
Hey, they were in the water.
Oh, they grow.
the way
in
this
contact with
level of
water.
hell is probably.
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and try to, feeling more confident that the dwarf is now shrunken. I'm gonna turn and attack again with my longsword and use
Okay.
the extra attack, just trying to finish this dwarf off. Yeah.
Might want to see how that first one rolls.
I don't know. I
looking
finally got a
pretty
good
good
one.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. You want
Bruh.
to roll damage?
Oh, the misty mountains.
Slashing one hand, slashing.
No,
How is
it's
the
one-handed. I don't know why
That was just- you're
both
wielding
is
it
popping up there. I'm not
two-handed
sure what
or
it did.
one-handed? It just gives because it's
Right.
it's
But I'm
technically
not.
a one-handed or
Yeah, I'm wielding
two-handed
it
weapon,
one-handed.
and you could wield it either way. I was just clear. Okay, so you slash right through.
Oh
the-
yeah, if
that I mean that's a death.
you notice
if you want
the
to describe
dwarf
it,
is
I'll
already
give that.
wounded and shrunken, and it seems like it's time to dispatch him. So take one big horizontal slash right at the dwarf's neck and cut it clean off and send it flying.
Rolls under the deck. Just
yeah, or collecting dwarf heads in that
Into the water.
general direction. Then with with that dwarf dispatch, I kind of turn towards the other two who are still in large and move away from the water, and right about here, kind of lining them up. Okay.
That would invoke
do I need to roll
this
for
one's
that?
opportunity to
Apologies.
attack. Nothing. I'm going to
Sorry, haven't
roll
come
to see if
across
it hits you.
Does not.
Does a 15? Oh, no worries, no worries. Does a 15 hit? All right, so he stabs towards you, and it just slashes past you in the air. You feel it slide through where you were
Feeble
as
dwarf, you
get
two are next.
onto that side there.
And I do believe
These
yeah,
two
I don't have
seem
any
as talkative. They're
bonus
just
actions that
standing
would
there
aid
like,
me right now, so that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. It would be Mame's turn if you are available currently.
Aye, Captain. Alright, so am I correct in seeing there are two dwarves here for us to fuck up?
There are.
Okay. Well, oh, it's a bonus action. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up this dude right here. I'm gonna fuck him up. The stone great axe. 15 to hit.
No.
Motherfucker. Well, as a bonus, I am. So I see this frenzy attack. I'm gonna send it to the chat. Oh, it's when I rage. Okay, so I am gonna rage. That is a bonus action. I'm gonna do that.
You should probably do that before you attack in the future.
Can I do that before I attack? It's a bonus action.
You said you attacked, and then you said you raged. So I
Yeah.
was presuming in the
Oh.
order
Bonus?
of what
Can you
you
use
said.
bonus actions before?
Yes. So that's what I
main
thought I had
actions?
to do because it's a bonus action.
Okay. That is helpful information.
An attack, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It is. Okay, that's fine. It's cool. So this is my bonus. So this will all take effect in the
I think-
next.
It does sort
Thing.
of imply that, doesn't it, when you think about it? But
Yeah, because I would assume it's a bonus. If I use it as my main action, then I don't get a bonus action, right?
right. That would seem to be the implication, but it is not the case.
Yeah, I feel like I should rage first, right? Like going Super Saiyan.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I should go
Yep.
Super Saiyan before I come
Got
on
it.
Hama.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hame. That's how the syllables work. Okay, so anyway, so next time.
But you were currently raging.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm raging. I've moved and I've used my action, so I am done.
Okay. to fix that. And
Just a heads up, Josh. I'm gonna have to get off here in a couple minutes so I can go to work.
yeah, no, I think we're gonna have to either pause this or for next time here shortly. Anyhow,
I was just giving you a heads up because I parked across the street, so I had to leave a little bit earlier.
no worries. Thank you. The dwarf in front of both Ruvik and Mame here, though, turns and, still enlarged, strikes out with its javelin towards Mame with a 17 to hit. Don't think that does.
No, it does not.
And that's all it does. And then the second one takes its movement to, it actually comes around this way to strike at Ruvik. Oh, shoot, I forgot. They have advantage. They're in a phalanx formation.
There's
I
two of
didn't
them.
remember. Yeah, it's
That's
the
not enough for that.
the ability reads as long as they have advantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws while starting within 5 feet of another ally. That's all.
Oh,
Smallest
So-
phalanx.
that's silly.
Yeah. I didn't remember. Yeah, it is.
Never heard of that one before.
It's kind of like the wolf's one, but this is they're actually a form of dark dwarves. They're called Jugar. Durgar.
Durgar.
Yeah. But anywho, the second one, having remembered that he has advantage, roll my eyes,
Yep.
strikes for a 20 to hit Ruvik
Ooh. Ouch.
with a
Awesome prayers,
13
Rubik.
piercing.
You said 13 piercing? Got it.
Yep.
Stubborn little bastards. They'll pay for that one.
And it stabs you probably just, they're moving quite in a formation too, just and then just and stabs you towards the center mass, but it kind of deflects off of some of your armor and only peeks in between some of your armor there, and only to the point, and pulls it back out. And then it would be Ash's turn. With a little bit of blood coming out there of Ruvik.
Okay. Want to see if I can do this safely. I was thinking about throwing acid splash again.
Would
but I
like
feel
to
I
not get
shouldn't
burned with
since,
acid,
my
if
companions
that
are so
matters.
close. What did I do? 5, 10, 15. Let's go right there. I'm gonna move about 20 feet up and put myself diagonally across from these two dwarves. And
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on the one closest to me. He's about 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's hot.
That's a 20. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, that'll do it.
And I'm just gonna put my hand out and just yell, "Ah, burn, you stupid bitch!" One hand out, other hand's holding a baby. I'm very disgruntled.
The Swamp is activating you too. You know, and get them there by you. Speak on it, burn you fucking bitch.
Bitch.
We hear banjos in the background.
There are gators.
I really want
did
jambalaya
hit.
now.
I don't know what the damage was there. Oh, I see
10
it. 10.
damage. Yeah.
Thank you.
That sounds good.
Mhm.
And some French fried potatoes. Mhm.
And you trying to imagine what it would look like too. I'll leave it up to you to some degree, but I can fill in any blanks if you'd like. I was going to describe it, but it's
Go ahead. Yeah, because like I'm just imagining myself holding a baby and angrily throwing lightning out of my hand.
Oh, I totally forgot to give you that invisibility cloak, didn't I? My bad.
Yeah, I forgot to. It's okay.
and it says blue. It does specify blue, and the blue bolt comes crackling out of your outstretched hand, the one that's not holding the baby, and it splashes against the back of the helmeted head, seeming to dent it slightly. And you just hear he's still
That's it.
holding it, trying to hold his posture. Behind you guys, when you're saying that's it, I'm assuming that was the end of your turn. You hear one of them screaming, and a couple other running boots that you had heard. And it's not so much of the angry scream as such as a hurried rush
we're-
scream of
we're on the
burn
right
it down,
path."
not letting them in. And
Oh
the bridge
shit!
catches fire.
We're working really hard to keep us out.
Yeah, I think they shysted our friend.
Thank you.
And they're gonna burn it down.
If you still had a second, Vomira, it is your turn at the top of the order here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this turn and then peace out.
Fair.
So like the
The
boardwalk
bridge,
is on fire?
correct.
Okay. And then we heard them shout from like over here.
Yep.
Okay. Like how on fire is it?
Well, it seemed like the individual that had started the fire was using some sort of magical sorts to get the fire started, and it is well ablaze currently.
Okay, so it's like a raging.
Yeah. You're not sure how well the logs themselves are caught, or rather the planks and such, but it is a flame.
And with the water being murky, I have like really no idea of how deep the water is. Like if I were to jump down.
No, but you do see the boat that looking off to your left, you do see the boat that Flint had shot a hole in, only half submerged on the side that it was sinking, so the other side is
Okay.
tilted up in the air. You're presuming it's probably somewhere in between the 3 and 4 foot range right there at the very least.
Okay. So the So I would like to jump off the platform and then like spider walk over the boat to the ladder. I don't know how much movement that would take or if you would allow me.
I think what you're going to have to do for me is roll a acrobatics again, basically, to see how well that went for you.
I got a 21.
All right. So You execute it expertly.
Sweet. Yeah, so I kind of like splash down
Hell yeah.
in, like splash through the water, like get to the boat, and then I just kind of use like the upper edges of the boat to like nimbly make my way to the ladder. Where I climb up the ladder, and then do I have an idea of who shouted it, or
Of
just it
burn
was in this area?
of burn it down, or
Yeah.
you're not 100% sure, but you know for that it was one of these 3 dwarves that are standing there.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if I knew like who.
Nah.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my 2 weapon fighting again. So going in with the short sword. So 6, and then going in with the dagger. Ooh, does a 15 hit?
No.
Darn. So just the short sword.
Okay. So you go to stab in with the short sword, and as you pull back to stab in with the dagger, it catches on a link of its chainmail as you
Okay.
as you felt the short sword kind of pierce through just a couple links that may not have been put back together quite right.
Gotcha. And then I believe. Oh shit! I forgot about that. Oops. Oh, interesting. So under my bonus actions, there's actions in combat, and it says 2 weapon fighting, and then it says spells, hex. So if I use, I'm guessing if I use like using a 2 weapon fighting would be using my bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I couldn't like also hex as well.
No, but that's pretty
Okay.
cool that you can use it as a bonus action. Not
I
too many spells are useful as
Yeah, I
used.
didn't realize that I had that. So yeah, that's everything. So I've used everything.
Okay. You guys want to call it all for now too? We're just
I
finished
am
Vamira's turn, so then we'd
happy to
be,
do that.
other than Vamira,
Yeah.
basically at the top of the order here.
I
I'm
second
fine
this
with that.
plan.
Cool. Well, you guys have now gotten to the shit with the dwarves.
Fuck
Sweet.
Warren too.
Fuck these dwarves.
Bitches.
They
Fuck
smell
you
bad.
too!
Yeah. We're gonna do Warren. Warren.
If
gonna be
nobody
a
cuts one
bad
of their
day
heads
when we
off
find
and
Warren.
shits down their throat, I'm gonna be so mad.
I was pretty proud of that comment. I pulled all of those out. Usually not very violent, but those were coming to me pretty good.
You doing okay, Josh? How's work been?
Right.
Holiday's treating you good, bud?
How's life?
Yeah. Have you scheduled any vacations lately?
That's
Well,
cool.
now that you ask, in January I'm going to Vietnam. Woo!
Hey.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Have a good one at work.
Okay, I'm out. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Yep.
See?
Bye.
Good to see you. Bye.
Bye.
Had fun.
All right. I'm also
Fun, you
out.
guys.
Going to bed.
Alrighty. Good night.
All right. Good
Good
night.
session. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Watermelon.
A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.